don't see me. He hasn't turned none of my calls back. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, my name's Kira. My boyfriend name is Brandon. Well, in my world. I always had a crush on Brandon. I knew him since like middle school. I even asked him out once, and he said no. I really can't be too loud because I'm outside his house right now. But yeah, he was always so cute to me. And you know, every Valentine's Day I sneak to his house and I watch him for like 6 hours. Oh, there you go, there you go. I gotta. Yeah, I sneak to his house like every Valentine's Day and I watch him for like 6 hours. One time, I left a note and some flowers. He just threw them away. It's okay. He will be mine. Mine and nobody else's.
Dear Samantha, or as I like to call you, Sammy. It's been 2.5 years since we first met, and I finally found enough courage to give you this letter. Now, I know we have not talked a lot, but I hope you can accept this letter and my feelings. Although you are hard to get sometimes. Besides that, think about the good times that we had. Like that time you put gum in my seat. Or that time you gave me watermelon gummies sprinkled in salt. And lastly, that time that you removed the wet floor sign from the floor that I was walking on. I ended up slipping and falling, but all I can hear was your hysterical laughter, and just seeing you smile and laugh made my day much, much better, even when I'm on the other side of the joke. I hope you can accept this letter and my feelings, and I hope that someday you will consider me as your boyfriend. Love, Jonathan.
Love, love. What is love? All those loving letters and cute couples all around are bringing me pain. Valentine's Day is just a normal day. Nothing to celebrate. Crying all day is becoming a habit. Slowly I feel like I'm dying. Love is like a rose. Beautiful at first. In the end, it'll die. Nothing to hope but to close my eyes.
Okay. Calm down. It has only been 2 hours since our date started. Okay, you know what? Maybe she got lost. I'm still putting some makeup on. I told her why I scheduled our date at. You know what? Forget it. I cannot believe she actually didn't show up and that I actually felt for her. Like I see this beautiful young woman at a cafe and I decide to talk to her and give this thing we call love a try. We talked for a couple of months and I really got to know her. So I decided to ask her out on a date to our favorite restaurant. And she just bails on me, leaving me here. Got me looking lonely and there's a lot of people staring at me. I know you're an independent woman and always busy going on trips and stuff. But out of all the days you would do this to me, why today?
It's been a while since I've been on a date, like a real date. I have been so focused with my life that I don't even think I'm interested in finding the one anymore. Like, I've been living by the statement that a woman shouldn't need of a man in order to be successful or happy in life. My mother never had a man in her life. And honestly, she lives it to its fullest. So do I. I've always been told by guys, you think you're so powerful. I don't think this is gonna work out, Veronica. Anyways, oh my gosh. I forgot to tell that one guy that I'm sorry for ditching him on Valentine's. But wouldn't you prefer to have a day in Paris anyways? I got an idea.
Hi, gorgeous. So what are we doing today? Curls over trim? You're going on a date? I cannot believe it. So you've come to the right place. We're gonna do some nice bangs. Oh, what about a fringe? What? You came to me for dating advice? No, I should have known you. You did a walk-in and not an appointment. No. After you, I was gonna do my own, get together for my date. How about I give you a couple tips? Sounds good? Okay. Number 1, you have to have big hair. The bigger, the better. It kind of reminds me of one time, I straightened my hair for this little get-together last year on the 14th, and let's just say that my crush from middle school didn't even remember that we sat next to each other for a whole semester, so, just be a little careful. Alrighty, number 2, wear red. Not only is it a love color, but it'll accentuate your big hair. You see, my freshman year of college, I wore this beautiful shade of baby blue to my study date, and let's just say that the boy's favorite shade was turquoise. So, lastly, just be yourself. Nothing is like trying to sit there as someone you're not. Besides, you don't want him to fall for someone you're trying to portray rather than the real you. Oh, that reminds me of one time. Last week, I had a date with Sebastian Glinsky. The one with the hair? Yeah. Nothing was wrong, He was just into Valley Girls. And so, I went blonde and claimed that my dad worked at Louis Vuitton. Anyways, I hope your day goes well. So what are we doing? We're straightening it, curling it. If your hair's big, you might want to do some corals, okay?
Alright, so everybody keep on asking me for tips because they going on their first date or whatever on Valentine's Day. Keep asking me for the do's and the don'ts or whatnot. But to be honest, I don't even know why they asking me because I have yet to go on my first date. But I'm gonna just give them a couple of tips of what to do and what to expect from what I have seen with my own eyes from watching my parents and TV shows. So first of all, make sure you pick a good or decent restaurant. If you have never went to their restaurant or never ate their food, at least check the stars and see if they got 3 and above. If they don't, then just don't go there. Or at least pick a restaurant that you know is good. Like, you've been there multiple times, you tried at least over 5 things off the menu, and you know that they gonna have good expectations with you and your food. Next, if it's just Valentine's, you gonna really surprise her, get her gifts and all that, but don't overdress. Like me, for example, I just throw on a regular hoodie and just put on some shoes, really, and some black jeans or whatnot, but don't really overdress. I don't really think you need a suit and tie just to go to a little casual restaurant, unless it's something of that occasion though. But just don't overdress too much. Make sure you look good, you're decent at least. And yeah, then next, when it comes to paying, some females are very independent. So you might see them buying a lot of their own things or whatnot. So if it's someone like that, just make sure you bring extra money on the side, because you may never know. You might just be generous to pay for her own meal. But sometimes some women would just expect you to pay for their meal because that's what they probably used to or grew up to being shown. So just make sure, anyways, you just bring extra money. Then, when y'all sitting at the table, make sure you conversate. Like, that's an important key. You gotta carry on the conversation so she won't be like, oh, that was boring, I'm not going on a date with you no more. Like, you want her to go on another date with you if you asked her out on the first one. So make sure you conversate, but don't force it. Like, don't force chemistry if it's not there. If the conversation not clicking right, just wait till it is. Like, but don't be on your phone the whole time, not talking to her, and just wait till the food come out. Then y'all start talking, because by then, nobody gonna want to talk because they too busy eating. And lastly, when it's over, just make sure she had a good time, ask her how it was, and walk into the car. Make sure she get home safe. You know.
This is Rex. He just found out Valentine's Day is coming up, and his goal is to find someone to spend it with. However, Rex has tried everything. For example, he has picked flowers and looked for other dinosaurs to give them to, but no one wanted them. He then tried to go on a date, but no one showed up. He also wrote songs, hoping other dinosaurs would listen to them, but no one did. He even asked his friends for advice to see if they knew how to get a Valentine, but no one would help him. Since no one would help Rex, he decided to not have a Valentine for now. Rex was so sad that no one wanted to be the T to his Rex. He then decided that he was going to run away, hoping to find someone somewhere before Valentine's Day arrives.
Well, she rejected me. And she also slapped me. I was at the front of the school, walking through the front door. She greeted me at the door, seeming friendly at first. Then she pulled out a slice of ham and just slapped me with it. She then proceeds to walk away, like nothing happened. But it's strange, because I gave her that letter a week ago, and the day after she slapped me with that piece of ham. But ever since then, she hasn't been pranking me at all. Been in the same class, she had plenty of opportunities to, but she never came through with any pranks. Which has me wondering, is she planning something big? That's actually making me paranoid of what she could be planning of. Now, it might not just be anything. She just might not be pranking me, but I'm a bit skeptical of that, man. So, yeah, pretty much all that happened.
At the end of the poem, she healed her sadness by buying a dog and getting herself A little Valentine.
I felt bad for ditching him on Valentine's Day, so I sent them a plane ticket. Hope we have fun.
I just want you to know that the tips that I provided for you today is 100% effective. However, make sure that the person you're going on the date with knows the rules. My date showed up in a hoodie and some sneakers.
So in conclusion, if you use my tips, you should be good on your first date. But for me, I'm gonna get ready to go on my first date, so y'all be safe.
Soon enough, Rex ended up finding a Valentine. He finally found another dinosaur to be the T to his Rex.